Last Friday, I gave a talk to a group of just over 400 information-hungry business owners. Then the next morning, I jumped on a plane to give another talk in Surfers Paradise to a smaller, yet equally hungry group. Both times, one of my topics was the importance of using news to write hard-hitting emails. Using news that you see on TV, in the newspaper, or in industry-specific journals to sneak past your readers' filters. I was telling people in the audience it's possible to combine any news story with any product. You just got to be creative, I preached. And so while on stage, I ran through a few examples that the audience called out to me. All without a net, as they say. I combined all sorts of weird and wonderful situations. It was fun. In fact, before too long, I felt like a party performer. One lady even asked me to connect a murder trial currently taking place in the UK with a fine bottle of wine. Anyway, in this article, I thought I'd take you through a few examples of this powerful technique in action. But instead of using news, I'm going to show you how to use interesting facts. The technique is the same. Anyway, here we go. Example number 1. Did you know if you folded a piece of paper in half 50 times, its thickness would be 3/4 the distance from Earth to the Sun? It's true. Well, losing weight is the same. Why? Because small hinges swing big doors. And all you need to do is make just one easy tweak to your breakfast each morning and your life will change forever. I'm living, breathing proof. I added one little known item to my breakfast and now I'm 7 kilos lighter. I've shed 4 inches from my waist. Here's my story. See what I did there? I connected an interesting fact about paper with a secret on how to lose weight. A seemingly irrelevant connection that became relevant. Here's example number 2. Did you know 1 gram of DNA can store 700 terabytes of data? It's true. That's like filling the hard drive space of your computer, your neighbor's computer, and everybody else's computer in a 1 kilometer radius from your home. That's a lot of information to store in 1 tiny gram of DNA. Well, some people's brain is the same. They're gifted with a photographic memory. No matter what you tell them, or what they read, or what they hear, they recall it all. Unfortunately, the rest of us aren't as lucky, but there's good news. I've discovered a simple way you can enjoy a photographic memory. I don't just mean a good memory, I mean photographic. Recall a full deck of cards forwards and backwards. Remember a passage from any book, including the page number and where on the page information is located. Instantly recall every person's name and face at dinner parties and business meetings, and so much more. Before I tell you about this, ... Can you see what I did here? How did I do it? Well, it's pretty simple. The secret is to find what your interesting fact or news item has in common with your product. Then list those common elements down the page. Brainstorm until you can't think of any more. Is it physically similar? Does it have the same color, smell, and so on? The next step after that is pick the common element and turn it into a compelling narrative. If you've never done this before, a word of advice. Don't expect to be good at this the first time, or even the second time. It takes a little patience. But like most things in life, this skill is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Fortunately, though, it's easier than building muscles, and it's much more fun. Try just a few times, and you'll see how quickly you get the hang of it. Until next time, this is Alexi Neocleous.